What's up, everybody? Rothstein here, Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, a.k.a. Michael Snackson, a.k.a. Bay O Wolf, a.k.a. Malcolm Excellence, a.k.a. Hacksaw Jim Thuggin, a.k.a. E. St. Croissant. All right? Today is, Fight Day. Friday, November 15th, 2024. All right? I already did a video on action for you. I got some picks for you on a previous video. You have to go back and go to the previous YouTube. It's on there today. All right. But I just want to talk about this boxing match between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Okay. In case you don't know, Mike Tyson, iconic fighter, but he's 58 years old. Iconic fighter. I mean, dominated the heavyweight division in the 80s. Just knocking motherfuckers out, body shots, fucking people up. 230-pound men crumbling from body shots. And I think he won the heavyweight title as a 19-year-old. He won the title as a 19-year-old. I want to say beat Trevor Berbick. Who was the who once beat Muhammad Ali to win the title. All right. And then he's going against Jake Paul. Jake Paul's like a YouTuber. I don't know what his boxing pedigree is. Maybe he learned how to box as a younger man, and he's 28 years old or something like that. And maybe as a younger man, he learned some how to jab and dip and dab and shit. I don't know. He's had some celebrity fights, or he's had some. I don't know what the hell he's doing out there with some of these fights, but like they're basically celebrity fights against no real boxers. He went against what's his name? Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's a current heavyweight. He went against his brother. I forgot his name, but he's nowhere near Tyson Fury. Fought a former NFL player who's like 5'7", what's that guy's name? Frank Gore. Fought some black dude from MMA. That shit looked staged. One punch knock out the middle of the ring. Overhead right. Jake Paul hit him with dude, fell on his face. It looked so damn fake. And so tonight, I don't know what time, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's going against Tyson, who's 58 years old. Like I said, iconic fighter. Video game. He had a video game in the 80s and all that shit. Mike Tyson was the business. And he went to prison. The Buster Douglas loss. That was the first loss of his career. Buster Douglas was a 42-1 underdog. He probably plus 4,200 on the money line. Or more. I don't know. It was 40. It was it was 4,200. But nonetheless, I just heard the most poignant quote I've ever heard about boxing. And it comes from Radio Raheem. I don't know if you all know who Radio Raheem is. He is he is a social media kind of guy. You see him around Dave Chappelle and Joe Rogan, guys like that. He is a Muslim, but he's very like he'll like this. He's not Louis Farrakhan. He's not as serious as a guy. He's more like a Ahmad Rashad. Kind of Muslim, not real, he's not a threatening guy, Radio Raheem, all right? But nonetheless, he is a boxing kind of commentator. Like, you'll see him at different fights and things like that. That's where he got his bones at, boxing. But what he said, I don't know what the podcast he was on or what the show he was on. I just saw it, and I just was like, damn, he's fired. That was fire. He's right. What he said was, about this fight, what he said was, boxing is a reflection of the current society. Or he said his boxing is a reflection of the society at the time at which the bout takes place or the match takes place. Let's look at our society right now. And you have this fight, this older black dude, Mike Tyson, iconic fighter, going against a YouTuber who doesn't, like, Mike Tyson would never fight this guy if they were like contemporaries and whatnot. All right. And I thought that was the most fire quote I've ever heard, because he's spot on when he said that. Because society is kind of fucked up right now. We've got no talent clowns who are getting rich, for being no talent. Take that, that would be Jake Paul. Take that woman, the hot tour girl. I'm not going to diss her. Get your little coins, but that's what she's famous for. She's raking in millions because she said hot tour, talking about, what she does when she gives her significant other fellatio. You know what I'm saying? She got famous off of that. She's coast to coast all over these planes and shit, flying everywhere. I mean, she was working in like a warehouse or something. Like, dropped out of college and was like doing some labor for somebody, and all of a sudden she says that, clip goes viral. She's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Radio Raheem is a non-threatening type of guy. What I mean by that, when people think of black American Muslims, they think of like Farrakhan and shit like that, and they hate whites, and he's not even from that sect of Islam. Radio Raheem, he's a Sunni. I can tell he's a Sunni Muslim. He's not the Nation of Islam, but I bring that up because he brought up the race, and he's 100% right. This goes back to like even what Dr. Umar said about how what he said was calling Eminem the GOAT is basically rooted in white supremacy. The GOAT in hip hop, that's rooted in white supremacy. He's spot on with that shit. Because, the GOAT of hip-hop is totally subjective. Since there's no real rubric to determine who it would be, then it's subjective. And you as a black man saying that Eminem's a GOAT shows that, white supremacy took a little bit of you, got a hold of your ass. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it'll get a hold of you at some point in your life. Got a hold of me, when I was younger. When I was a younger man. But now I know better. And, things like that. You got this younger white dude fighting a black dude who's 30 years older than him. Go fight one of those contemporary fighters that are your age. You don't want that smoke. You want to, lessen the scales against an older man. Mike Tyson, like I said earlier, Mike Tyson still got hands. He's going to be accurate. They say power is the last thing to go, so he's not going to be as fast. I heard Jake Paul say some shit like, yeah, I would have beaten him in any era of his career. Get the fuck out of here. Because I'm telling you what's going to probably happen in that fight. Mike Tyson's going to let him, if it's real. Remember, I think it's probably staged a little bit. But if it's real, Tyson's going to let a bomb go early. Crowd's going to be like, it might not even connect. Jake Paul's going to feel that wind go by his head and realize, oh shit, I might have bitten off more than I could chew. I don't give a fuck how thick your beard is. You seen the press conference, that melee, Tyson slapped him and shit for stepping on his foot and all that, all that's all nice and dandy. what I'm saying is that, the part about society's in flux right now. And this is the type of entertainment that people are looking for and find it entertaining. Kids actually think that, that this is the way to come up in boxing. They don't know about the grind. Coming up through the amateurs and whatnot. They don't know that Jake Paul didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how society is right now. Just, everybody's just trying to everybody's coming out for the quick come up. Nobody grinds anymore. Nobody grinds anymore. You know what I'm saying? The quick come up. That's what you just had a presidential election in America. There's a little bit of race involved in that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to commend Radio Raheem for talking about that and saying that like that. I never thought of that like that. Like, damn, bro, he's 100% right. This is exactly what fucking society's like right now. This type of circus, this type of goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I saw a comment where somebody, was talking about battle rap. They said, Ron, he works for Barstool Sports, said Ron's one of the best battle rappers ever. I'm like, no, he's not. He's a cornball. Yeah, he can put bars together and blah, blah, blah. Well, he used to. He probably still doesn't do it anymore. But it's like, yeah, he could probably put some words together and make it, interesting. But, like, he's nowhere near one of the best battle rappers. Like, this dude no, man, nobody will take him serious. But see, the reason I say that is because the circuit that Roan was, Adam Ferrone, that's his name, believe in real life. That circuit that he was battle rapping on, it's respectable that they're, but, Roan ain't even in the top 30 of all-time battle rappers. Trust me. And for him to say something like that tells me, okay, you only know about that one circuit, and that's that's kind of what's happening. A lot of black stuff is getting whitewashed, if I can be honest about it. Going from rap, rap music, all that kind of shit. And now boxing, we're gonna be led to think that this guy is a good boxer if he beats this near 60-year-old man. Really? And there is a health danger to Tyson being that old, getting hard by, younger muscles like that. A guy who's, 30 years old, like right around his athletic and strength and speed prime. But I just don't think it'll be enough for Tyson. However, if it's a real fight. But again, just go back and reflect on society. How is it right now? Like I said, you got a lot of racism that's still going, everybody, America ain't a racist country. Shit. It's a very racist country. They done flipped racism and made black people seem like they're the racists causing it. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We're disrespecting elders. Jake Paul disrespected the fuck out of Mike Tyson, called him a bitch, all kind of shit. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. We're disrespectful to elders in society. And, people will do anything for money. Mike Tyson shouldn't have to be 58 years old fighting. I don't give a fuck if he is getting 20 million. He made people billions. He shouldn't be having to fight for, I know he squandered, they say, $500 million, $300 to $500 million. He went to jail for like 2 years or some light shit. But yeah, he shouldn't be having to fight at this age. But that's where we're at. People will do anything for $1. That's society right now. So kudos to Radio Raheem for dropping that jewelry, that nugget, that gem of a quote. that boxing is a reflection of society at the time that the match is held. Damn, that's fire. Nice job, Radio Raheem. Alhamdulillah, right? But that's all I got. I just wanted to drop that on real quick. You know, a little longer than I want to do, but you got to set it up. But yeah, like and subscribe. You know, you're looking for action, sports betting action for tonight. You know, this fight's not on there. All right, but yeah, you can check that out on the video that I did earlier for today. All right, but until then, everybody be well. Peace.